Are you tired of first dates that fizzle out instead of sparking real attraction? Let's explore some unconventional yet powerful first date ideas that will have you both eager for date number 2. First up, the adrenaline rush date. Nothing bonds people faster than a shared thrilling experience. Consider activities like indoor skydiving, a challenging escape room, or even a spicy salsa dancing class. The key here is to get your hearts racing together. When you face a challenge side by side, it creates an instant connection. Plus, the adrenaline boost mimics the feeling of attraction, potentially tricking your date's brain into associating those exciting feelings with you. But here's the twist most dating gurus won't tell you. Pick an activity where you can showcase competence without overshadowing your date. If you're an expert rock climber, maybe opt for axe throwing instead. This balance allows you to display confidence while still giving your date room to shine. Next, we have the nostalgia trip date. Tap into the power of positive childhood memories by planning a date around retro activities. Think arcade games, roller skating, or even building an epic blanket fort and watching Saturday morning cartoons. This approach serves two purposes. It breaks down barriers by putting you both in a playful mindset, and it encourages sharing personal stories, deepening your connection. The secret sauce here: choose activities from different eras of childhood. This prevents one person from dominating the nostalgia and ensures a mix of familiar and novel experiences for both of you. Now, let's talk about the skill swapping date. This is where you each teach the other a skill you're passionate about. Maybe you're always at origami and she's killer at darts. Spend half the date learning from each other. This format accomplishes several things. It shows humility and openness to learning, displays your expertise in a non-boastful way, and creates opportunities for playful physical contact as you guide each other through new motions. The secret ingredient: choose skills that can be taught in bite-sized chunks. You want enough time to make progress and have fun, not get frustrated. Moving on to the volunteer date. This might sound counterintuitive for sparking attraction, but hear me out. Doing good together creates a powerful shared experience and showcases your compassionate side. Whether it's walking dogs at a local shelter or serving meals at a soup kitchen, you'll see each other in a new light. Here's the kicker most people miss: choose a cause that requires teamwork. This could be building a house with Habitat for Humanity or organizing a community cleanup. Working together towards a common goal fosters a sense of partnership and allows you to assess how well you collaborate. Next up, the mystery menu date. This one's for the foodies and adventurers. Find a restaurant that offers a chef's tasting menu, or even better, a completely blind tasting experience where you don't know what you're eating until after each course. This creates a shared adventure and plenty of conversation starters. The secret ingredient: before the date, casually ask about any dietary restrictions or strong food preferences. This shows thoughtfulness and ensures the surprise element remains fun, not stressful. Now, let's explore the themed photo scavenger hunt date. Create a list of quirky photos you need to take together around your city. This could include find the weirdest street art or recreate a famous movie scene. This gets you exploring your surroundings with fresh eyes and creates plenty of opportunities for playful interaction. The hidden benefit: you're creating shared memories and inside jokes from the very first date. Plus, those photos become great conversation starters for future interactions. Consider the time travel date. Pick a specific historical era and plan your entire date around it. For a 1920s theme, you might dress up in period-inspired outfits, visit a speakeasy-style bar, and learn to Charleston. This shared role-playing experience breaks you out of your usual patterns and encourages creativity. The secret sauce: do a little research beforehand and pepper your conversation with fun facts from the era. It shows effort and gives you both a chance to geek out a little. Let's talk about the multi-sensory tasting date. Go beyond the typical wine tasting and create a full sensory experience. Set up stations with different scents, textures, and flavors to explore together. Blindfold each other and guess mystery objects by touch or smell. This engages all your senses and creates a uniquely intimate experience. The key most people miss includes some playful, unexpected elements. Maybe a station where you have to guess the flavor of different jelly bean or identify songs just from their bass lines. This keeps things fun and prevents the date from feeling too serious or pretentious. Now for something completely different: the silent date. Challenge yourselves to communicate without words for a portion of your date. This could be during a picnic in the park or while exploring an art gallery. Use gestures, facial expressions, and written notes to connect. This unique constraint forces you to pay closer attention to each other's nonverbal cues and can create some hilariously memorable moments. The hidden benefit. You'll quickly discover how in sync you are and how well you can read each other's signals, crucial skills for any potential relationship. Consider the creative collaboration date. Work together on a small artistic project like painting a picture, building a Lego set, or even writing a short story together. This allows you to see how well you brainstorm and compromise, all while creating something tangible to remember the date by. The secret ingredient: choose a project slightly outside both of your comfort zones. This levels the playing field and shows how you both handle new challenges. Let's explore the surprise element date. Here's how it works. You each plan half of the date without telling the other person what you've got in store. This creates an air of excitement and showcases both of your planning skills and thoughtfulness. The key most people miss: set some basic parameters beforehand, like a budget limit or time frame. This ensures neither person feels overwhelmed or underprepared. Now for a twist on a classic dinner date, the progressive meal adventure. Instead of staying at one restaurant, have each course at a different location. Start with appetizers at a trendy tapas bar, move to a main course at a hidden gem locals love, and finish with dessert at a quirky ice cream shop. This keeps the energy high and gives you a chance to explore your city together. The secret sauce? Plan a walking route between locations that passes by interesting landmarks or beautiful views. These natural pauses in the conversation allow for moments of comfortable silence and spontaneous discoveries. Consider the karma date. Spend your time together doing random acts of kindness around your community. Leave encouraging notes in library books, pay for the person behind you in the drive-thru, or hand out flowers to strangers in the park. This showcases your compassionate side and creates a shared sense of purpose. The hidden benefit. You'll both get a mood boost from spreading positivity. You'll have plenty to talk about as you reflect on people's reactions. Let's talk about the time capsule date. Bring items that represent your past, present, and hopes for the future. Share the stories behind these objects and create a time capsule together, either physical or digital. This gives deep insight into each other's values and dreams, fostering a strong emotional connection. The key that many overlook: include some lighthearted or even slightly embarrassing items from your past. This vulnerability helps break down barriers and shows you don't take yourself too seriously. Now for something playful, the Childhood Games Olympics. Set up stations with classic games like hopscotch, jump rope, and foursquare. Compete against each other or team up against other pairs if you're double dating. This taps into nostalgia while bringing out your playful, competitive sides. The secret ingredient: include some lesser-known games from different cultures. This adds an educational element and shows your worldliness. Consider the improv comedy date. Attend an improv show together, or even better, take a beginner's improv class. This gets you both out of your comfort zones, encourages quick thinking, and guarantees plenty of laughter. The hidden benefit: improv skills like active listening and building on your partner's ideas are incredibly valuable in relationships. You're learning crucial communication skills while having a blast. Let's explore the seasonal bucket list date. Create a list of activities specific to the current season and try to check off as many as possible in one day. For autumn, this might include apple picking, leaf peeping, and sipping pumpkin spice lattes. This celebrates the present moment and gives structure to your date without feeling overly planned. The key most people miss: include a mix of popular activities and some off-the-beaten-path options. This shows creativity and allows you to avoid crowds if desired. Now for a twist on the classic movie date, the Film Festival Challenge. Choose a theme like movies with one-word titles or films set in your city and challenge each other to find the most obscure or interesting movie fitting that criteria. Watch the trailers together and pick one to view. This showcases your cultural knowledge and sparks interesting discussions about film. The secret sauce: have some trivia or behind-the-scenes facts ready about the movies you suggest. This adds depth to the conversation and shows you're passionate about your interests. Consider the local history mystery date. Research some lesser-known historical events or legends from your area and create a self-guided tour to explore these sites. This combines education, mystery, and a chance to see your surroundings in a new light. The hidden benefit: you're creating shared knowledge that's unique to your budding relationship. These stories can become inside jokes or reference points for future dates. Let's talk about the sensory deprivation date. Visit a float tank center where you can experience weightlessness in a dark, soundproof environment. Do separate sessions, then meet up to share your experiences over tea or coffee. This unusual date showcases your willingness to try new things and creates a deeply personal topic for discussion. The key that many overlook: this date requires a level of trust and comfort with vulnerability. It's perfect for building intimacy, but make sure you've established some rapport first. Now for something artistic: the collaborative mural date. Find a public space that allows legal street art, or create a large canvas at home. Work together to create a mural representing your first impressions of each other or a shared vision of an ideal day. This combines creativity with teamwork and results in a lasting memento of your date. The secret ingredient: bring some unexpected materials beyond just paint. Think collage elements, stencils, or even natural materials like leaves or flowers. This encourages thinking outside the box. Consider the stargazing and storytelling date. Find a dark spot away from city lights, bring cozy blankets, and spend the evening stargazing. Challenge each other to invent stories about the constellations or share folklore from different cultures. This combines romance, creativity, and a chance to discuss your views on the universe and our place in it. The hidden benefit: the darkness and shared sense of awe create a uniquely intimate atmosphere, perfect for deep conversations or a magical first kiss. Remember, the perfect first date isn't about impressing your partner with extravagance or following a strict formula. It's about creating an environment where you can both relax, be yourselves, and discover genuine connections. By thinking outside the box and focusing on shared experiences, you'll create memorable moments that set the foundation for a potentially amazing relationship.